Hello everyone, and welcome back to Honkai Star Rail. So, we are going to the Realm Keeping Commission Chancery? What the heck is a Chancery?
Drop by the Realm Keeping Commission.
Looks good.
Whatever it is, that's where we're going. Okay, so we're supposed to talk to you. What? I don't know. What's the office missing? I don't know. Is now really the time to be thinking about that? I heard you require my assistance?
Oh, that's right. Forgive my forgetfulness. Glad you came. It's great to have one of the General's distinguished guests helping us out. My Realm Keeping Commission colleagues failed to provide adequate care for the Dragon Lady. I'd like to thank you on behalf of all of them for rescuing her back in Exalting Sanctum Plaza.
Oh, let's cut to the chase, shall we?
As I'm sure you're aware, symptoms of Mara have been spreading ever since the Stellaron incident occurred. Thanks to the Ten Lords Commission, being stricken with Mara had long since become a terrifying but avoidable fate for Xianzhou natives. The puzzling thing is that despite the Commission's protection, we're now seeing an increase. More and more citizens, in particular those dealing with great risks and stress like the Cloud Knights, are becoming stricken with Mara. Moreover, the Mara-struck have taken on a horrifying appearance, as if they're turning into some sort of monster. This certainly differs from what I thought I knew about the illness.
Do you think there might be a hidden agenda at play?
That appears to be the case. No smoke without fire, as they say. Despite being just a servant of the Realm Keeping Commission, spending a considerable amount of time on the front lines has sharpened my senses to potential dangers. You're a capable person, and since the General entrusted you with locating the Stellaron, it's only a matter of time before you run into Mara-struck.
Oh, I have. Plenty.
If you come across any clues, remember to inform the Realm Keeping Commission straight away. My colleagues and I will handle any situation with haste and to the best of our ability. Speaking of which, have you made any discoveries so far?
He carefully reads the letter you delivered. His expression reflects his disbelief as he reads it again. What was the letter?
I read the letter. I'll be honest with you, I've got no idea how to handle this problem. It's beyond the Realm Keeping Commission's jurisdiction.
Did I give him something I
contacted the
shouldn't
seat of
have?
Divine Foresight, which is overseen by the General. Allow me to introduce Madame Xianzhou, General Jing Yuan's chief counselor. I think it'll be easier if she explains the letter to you.
I don't know what I gave him. Am I even on the correct quest? I most certainly am.
I read the letter you obtained from the Mara-struck. While the Cloud Knights were searching for the Stellaron's whereabouts, I was carrying out the General's orders, tracking down clues on the Mara-struck. Thanks to your efforts, we now have a lead.
Glad to hear it. I have no idea what I gave you.
To an outsider, this letter appears to be nothing more than good news detailing a recovery from a chronic illness. However, what is actually being discussed is a violation of the 10 unpardonable sins. It's heresy. Correct.
Oh, whoops.
The term MERCIFUL MEDICUS is one of respect. One that any law-abiding citizen of the Alliance would never dare utter. It refers to none other than the enemy of the people of the Xianzhou. The one we now call the Plague's author. The Eon of Abundance. Yao Shi. The author of this letter was likely the Mara-struck you defeated. My guess is he was led astray and poisoned while under the pretext of being cured. You saw how he ended up. Such actions remind me of an organization that was eradicated from the Xianzhou 1,000 years ago. the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. They were disciples of the abundance that sought to restore the way of immortality by unearthing a forbidden remedial formula. It's hard to believe that a group that was wiped out so long ago would suddenly rear its head and create chaos once more. The Seat of Divine Foresight needs to learn all it can about this organization's status before the situation reaches a point of no return. If you come across any similar clues about the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, come and find me at the Seat of Divine Foresight. These kinds of first-hand accounts are exactly what we require.
So what do I get out of it?
Don't worry. The Seat of Divine Foresight always rewards those who contribute to our efforts. I recently received some intel. It seems that certain individuals are taking advantage of the current chaos to lure in outworlders around Exalting Sanctum. Maybe you could start there? We sent an undercover investigator out a few months ago. They provided us with a rough idea of the situation. Unfortunately, it seems suspicions were aroused. We lost contact with the agent. I suspect he was discovered. You are a fresh face in the Luofu, and an outworlder. I would feel more at ease if I could leave this matter with you.
Okay. What about Kafka? I thought I was supposed to, I was supposed to be overseeing Kafka's interrogation. What happened?
Drop by the Realm Keeping Commission if you need help.
Kafka's wanted poster. Wait, crap. Oh, treasure, nice. How do I get up there? Hang on. How do I get up there? Oh my god, do I have to go all the way around? Oh, that's very annoying if so. I think I probably do. Oh, that's stupid.
Have you read the novel about the Ten Lords Commission?
I think they just
Why
made
are
things
you...
up.
You're just a little kid. Why are you... that talking. I just wanted to buy some books. Books, books, books. Oh my god, there's a lot of books here.
Have you read the novel about the Ten Lords Commission?
Oh my god. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Heck yeah. Got an achievement for it.
I think they just made things up.
Do you know how to fix a star skip?
Okay, so it appears that I may in fact have to cross the entire city to get over there. Or this entire section of the map. I don't know if I would call this a city. Ha! Blade's wanted poster. Oh, please tell me Silverwolf has one too. This is a vending machine? It's so narrow.
Cultured people love visiting here. I don't believe in ghosts. You'd be a tool to miss a tile in the pool.
Need your extractor cleaned or your star skiff serviced? Look no further.
Hello, merchant. This dude's gay for a customer or something, I guess. You are a shady medicine seller. I honestly don't use consumables much, so I don't see any interest in buying them. Anyways,
Excuse me, guest from another world. Please spare me a moment of your time. Do you yearn for immortality? Excellent. Who would turn down the opportunity to live forever? The Xianzhou doesn't care one bit about the well-being of short-lived species. They stubbornly blockade the glorious path to immortality. My name is Green Hibiscus. I came to Exalting Sanctum in hopes of a fated encounter with one such as yourself. One who is also on the road to immortality. What do you say? How about we find a more suitable spot to talk about all this?
does this guy have the same voice actor as Welt? Anyways, sure, let's go.
Let's make haste. There are too many people here to linger.
Give me all the info.
Here we are. This is the place.
How do I gain immortality?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. If it were so easy, we'd be a far larger group, and there'd be no need for secrecy. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I am a member of the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. I was unable to expose my true identity in Exalting Sanctum, but now I can reveal everything. The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus is a devout group, holding firm in their belief that Merciful Medicus is the one ultimate faith. As followers, we refer to ourselves as disciples, dedicated to our cause. If you wish to gain the means to immortality, then you must become a disciple. But to become a disciple, you must first pass several small trials. Please excuse me. Our expansion has unfortunately attracted the attention of those devilish archer followers. If we are not careful, the consequences could be unthinkable.
So, devilish archer is, Lon? Was that the name? The hunt? What is this Cloud Knight doing here?
No need to be concerned about him. Much like yourself, he is here to undergo the trials.
Don't the people of the Xianzhou abhor the abundance?
Ah, only those led astray by followers of the devilish archer could despise Merciful Medicus. Sadly, there are many such people. Too many.
What can I get from Sanctus Medicus?
Every species yearns for the favor and curing of merciful Medicus, regardless of whether they have heard of the abundance or not. Foxians yearn to cure themselves of their 300-year lifespan. The Videodora yearn to cure themselves of the pain of reincarnation and lack of progeny. As for Xianzhou natives, they long to cure themselves of the torture of becoming Mara-struck. Of course, we know that this torture is rather a kind of blessed evolution.
Okay, so you're just nuts. Got it.
To return to your question, Sanctus Medicus can cure the aging that short-lived species face, along with disease and death. Sanctus Medicus can do for you what they did for the Xianzhou natives.
What kind of trial do I have to pass?
What you seek, you will surely find. Merciful Medicus is magnanimous. They do not lightly refuse a prayer. As such, the initiation trials for the disciples of Sanctus Medicus are nothing arduous. All you must do is transcribe this copy of thousand-handed Merciful Medicus's salvation 500 times by hand.
Yeesh.
This will allow your brothers and sisters to trust your faith, and you to become a disciple. This scripture is central to the disciples. You must maintain a pious heart during the transcription. It would be best if you could memorize the text. Of course, this is but the first trial. Once you have become a disciple, you will undergo numerous others.
Can I get a pen?
Don't worry. A traditional Xianzhou brush and ink stone has been prepared for you. Smooth action and an ergonomic design. I myself transcribed 50,000 copies with such instruments.
Jeez. It literally says, oh jeez. You start copying the thousand-handed Merciful Medicus salvation. Once upon a time, the thousand-hand Medicus traveled the world with their 99,999 disciples, living under Rahu and teaching their way. Your index finger has a slight cramp and your shoulders feel a bit sore, but you've only made the first copy. There are still 499 copies waiting to be written. As they spoke the words, the 99,999 disciples were liberated from youth, old age, sickness, and suffering. After making the final stroke, you catch the Cloud Knight in your peripheral vision as he gestures at you.
Hey, stop writing! Get over here!
Are you undercover too? Where is he? Here.
Took you long enough. I know you. You're General Jingyuan's honored guest.
I think you've got the wrong person.
You're here undercover, right? So am I. You've got to believe me. I'm a Cloud Knight from the Exalting Sanctum garrison. That green hibiscus has been sneaking around spreading heretical lies for a while now. That's why I'm here, to spy on him. They were suspicious of me as soon as I arrived. It took a lot of effort to make them believe I wanted to become a disciple.
Why did you come here in your uniform?
I have my reasoning. Cults like this want to recruit people with influence in law and order. I wanted them to know I was a Cloud Knight. Always know your enemy.
Fair enough. What's your next plan?
Shh! Keep your voice down. These disciples don't miss much. If they discover us, we won't make it out of here.
Is that Sampo's voice actor?
You can trust me with the transcription. I spent over 150 years pen pushing in the seat of divine foresight before I became a Cloud Knight. I could do this in my sleep. Listen carefully. I help you copy the text, you cover for me, and I get word out to the seat of divine foresight.
Okay. Give your transcribed scripture to green hibiscus.
Take your time, still your mind, and transcribe the text. Allow the beautiful enlightenment of thousand-handed, merciful Medicus' salvation to permeate your being.
I finished it.
You're finished? So soon? Let me see. Yes, it would appear you are finished. A fast and accurate transcription. It seems you are destined for immortality.
So, can I join the disciples of Sanctus Medicus now?
Calm yourself. The initiation is divided into 2 steps. You and the Cloud Knight have completed the first. Now, only the second remains.
Sure, but can it wait till tomorrow? I'm supposed to be on duty right now. They'll get suspicious if I don't head back soon.
No need to worry. The second step is extraordinarily simple. It'll all be over soon enough.
Oh boy.
The disciples' initiation is governed by the following principle. Never accept who you suspect, and never suspect who you accept. So, it's time for you two to battle it out. Whoever survives will officially become a disciple.
Why?
Transcribing scripture allows us to ascertain your devotion, but determining whether or not you'll be loyal to the organization requires a stronger guarantee. Sorry, there's nothing I can do about it. I didn't write the rules.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're kidding, right? We came here to lengthen our lifespans, not shorten them. You can't just make us fight like this.
We aren't forcing you to fight. By all means, refuse if you wish. But we won't possibly be able to let either of you leave.
Fine. But at least let me prepare. I've never done anything like this before.
Very well. But you'll need to ask your opponent, too.
I don't mind either.
Good. Then prepare yourselves. Time is precious. Make it quick.
So, what are we gonna do, dude? Fake battle? Fake battle.
Listen, I have an idea that will let you join the disciples of Sanctus Medicus and let me get the heck out of here in one piece. You and I fight, and I lose to you. I pretend that you finish me off. Then you pretend to help them remove my body by dragging me out of here. That way, we both accomplish our objectives. Oh, I've seen your skills. Please don't mess up and actually kill me.
I know what I'm doing. Don't worry about it.
I knew I could trust you. My life is in your hands.
So, have you prepared yourselves? Are you ready to fight?
Let's do it.
And you, Cloud Knight?
I'm ready.
Then, let's begin.
Well then, take this!
You know nothing of the weight behind it. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Seize the moment.
Don't accidentally kill me for real, he says. I immediately whip out the black hole.
Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move.
What magnificent skill! He was fierce, but no match for you. I'm glad you prevailed. That Cloud Knight waltzed straight up to us in uniform and asked if he could join. Hardly a convincing spectacle. I doubt I ever could have trusted him. Purple chrysanthemum, blue peach. Find somewhere to dispose of the body.
What the heck is this naming scheme? Anyways, let me handle it.
Oh, you've dealt with this kind of thing before?
I have a long-term associate that handles problems like this.
A long-time associate, eh? You're well connected, I see. This does have its advantages. Our brothers and sisters have been proselytizing and exalting Sanctum over the last few days. We may have attracted the attention of the devils. Having you dispose of the Cloud Knight will be safer. As such, this can be your first mission as a disciple. You take an active approach to getting things done. I'll be sure to pass that on to my superiors. In any case, my hearty congratulations on your admission to the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. From now on, you will be known by the code name, Grey Peony. Well, Grey Peony, let's depart separately to avoid attracting attention. We'll rendezvous at a different location later. Until then.
You take the Cloud Knight to a safe place.
I did a good job playing dead, didn't I? Those people are out of their minds. Watch your step next time you're around them.
I'll be careful.
With your skills, you've got a better chance than most. I should report back to the Seat of Divine Foresight. Stay safe, friend.
You too, dude. The Cloud Knight vigilantly monitors his surroundings. After he's certain no one is tracking them, he makes a swift getaway. Okay, so is there actually a faster way through here?
Cultured people love visiting here. Do you know why?
Does not appear that there is.
You'd be a
Oh, that is extremely
I
annoying.
don't believe in ghosts.
That is like actually extremely annoying.
Do you know how to fix a star skiff?
It would be fine to set it up that way in like a game like Genshin, where you can just go anywhere, but in something like Star Rail, it's pretty annoying. After some time, I've successfully infiltrated them. It was nothing. Anything I should focus on? Okay, but what about... I can't help but feel like... What does this have to do with... What about Kafka? What about Kafka? I thought time was of the essence.
Do you know how to fix a star skiff?
Oh, it cycles through them. So here's Blade. It was Kafka when I ran up. Is it gonna show Silverwolf? No, it's just Blade and Kafka. I see.
Green Hibiscus agreed to meet me here, but there's no sight of him. What gives? There's a letter here. What's this on the envelope? Grey Peony. This must be from green hibiscus.
Grey Peony, you've fully demonstrated your bravery and devotion to us. I'll now give you a chance to prove how loyal and reliable you are to the organization. This mission is of the utmost importance, and I don't feel comfortable entrusting it to others. Only a fighter like you can handle such an important task. Yesterday, a disciple absconded in disgrace. She posted a letter as she defected. Based on our investigation, it's an urgent missive to the seat of divine foresight. It shouldn't have arrived yet. Intercept it and help us mitigate our losses. Once you finish this arduous yet glorious task, I will introduce you to the Exalting Sanctum's leader of the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. So long as he assents, you can begin your journey on the way of immortality.
The disciples sure know how to keep a low profile. Looks like I'll need to help them complete this mission. If they're looking to intercept mail, I should probably start by searching near Exalting Sanctum's Psycrane stands.
You rummage through the packages on this Psycrane stand, but you don't find the letter you're looking for.
Not on this stand.
Is that one? It sure fucking is. Ugh.
Cultured people love visiting here.
I don't believe in
Extractor
ghosts.
clean to your star skiff service? Look no.
What's written on this package? Seat of Divine Foresight, urgent. This is it. The mail the disciples want to intercept. Seems like it's encrypted somehow. Makes sense. This is critical intelligence after all. Let's see if I can crack the code.
Abacus circuitry. The Jade Abacus substrate system developed by the Artisanship Commission. Move the computing modules with subroots stored in them to bases with corresponding patterns so that the substrate can function normally. So...
Noise.
Okay. Simple enough.
Code cracked. Huh. It's an internal order from the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Judging from these urgent instructions, the disciples are aware of a seed of divine foresight operation to infiltrate their ranks. Huh. No wonder Green Hibiscus was so eager to intercept this. I'll use my phone to make a copy and then hand it over to Green Hibiscus.
I got it. Where are we meeting? Do not reply. Got it. The less I talk to you, the better.
Need your extractor clean to your star skiff
You'd be a
service?
tool to miss a tile in the pool.
Oh my god. Making me go back and forth across this place. And I still don't know why I'm even doing this.
Mauve Moon, this is the reliable disciple I mentioned to you. Grey Peony. Grey Peony, this is Mauve Moon, the head of our operations in Exalting Sanctum.
It seems you have some impressive skills in your arsenal.
How much can you bench?
I like this kid. You seem like you've got it all figured out. What brings you to the disciples of Sanctus Medicus?
I'm not sure.
Don't worry about it. The pursuit of power and immortality is ingrained in the fabric of human nature. Any act that runs counter to that instinct is lamentable, shameful, and futile. You may not have found the path yet, but you've already chosen the right direction. Very good. Here, take this prescription. Through this medicine, you will become like me. You will be able to break the shackles that the devilish archer author has used to chain your soul. You will gain unbridled power and freedom. The disciple responsible for creating medicinal pellets heard of your exploits. They prepared the prescription for you personally.
Sounds suspicious.
Some of the ingredients can be purchased at an apothecary, but others will require you to come up with your own solution. Given your strength, that shouldn't pose a problem. Do you have any questions?
How many people are in our organization?
I don't know. I've heard our members are in the tens of thousands. The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus has a flat organizational structure. The head of each area reports directly to the Master. I know nothing about what goes on elsewhere. The benefit is that even if our enemies were to wipe out the Exalting Sanctum branch, it wouldn't affect our brothers and sisters in other areas.
Who prepares the prescriptions?
That's sensitive information. I know who they are, but for their security, I can't reveal their identities.
Plural, so there's more than one.
It's not that I doubt your loyalty, Grey Peony. It's like I said, security.
Can I meet the boss?
The boss? You mean the Master? You'll meet them, but for now there's no rush. All in good time. Keep fulfilling your duties, as you have been. With your strength, you'll have an audience with the Master in no time.
Why did you join the organization?
I'm ashamed to admit it, but I once worked alongside those devils. I trained in spear techniques for almost a century. I nearly became a Cloud Knight instructor. But I was trapped in a weak mortal shell. I was never able to surpass the final barrier that separated me from the martial arts geniuses. Fortunately, the draft of Draconic Surge, the prescription you hold in your hand, rescued me. Once I took that medicine, I became more powerful than any mortal could ever dream of. Now, everything has changed. Jersine and his pitiful spearmanship are no more. All that remains is a loyal disciple of Merciful Medicus.
Jishin, huh?
Wait. You recognize me? Where do you know me from? Your face changed when you heard my name.
Mauve Moon, sir. We have a problem. I suspect this person may be the agent who's been looking for you.
Idiot! What kind of trials are you running? You let your agent infiltrate our ranks?
I couldn't have known, sir. I witnessed this person slay a Cloud Knight before my very eyes.
Uh-huh.
Detestable. The devilish archer author allows these pitiful mortals to face death without fear. Self-sacrifice is their way of fooling us into opening our doors.
I'm done. Let's do this. You can come at me together.
In that case, divine foresight, devil, it's time for you to meet your demise.
Uh-huh. We'll see about that.
We're in trouble now.
No, I think we're fine, Tingyan.
Here!
Let's begin.
I'm on guard.
Not a scratch. Try that again. Let's be friends. Yeah! You can't run!
A miracle.
Oh, crap.
Leave it to me.
Stella isn't looking so good health-wise.
Try that again.
Why do you hit so
Lance at the
hard?
ready.
My god.
Not a scratch.
You can't run!
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
Ah, Stella!
To raise your spirits. Fight as one.
Crap.
You know nothing of the weight behind this power. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move.
Time for some hardship.
Here!
Stand down.
Try that again. Welcome, customers.
Let's begin.
You can't run!
Secret of the saints.
Ugh, Tingyan.
Let's be friends. Watch this awesome move.
Merciful Medicus.
My turn.
You know what, March? Maybe you should direct aggro towards yourself, actually.
Welcome, customers. 1,000 wonders to raise. Fight as one.
You know nothing of the weight behind. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Alright, there we go. Oh, there's more?
Oh, mercy of Sanctus Medicus. Grant me a body impervious to steel, the courage of 1,000 armies, a strength that 10,000 foes cannot suppress. You think you're a match for me, devil? Your death is inevitable. Surrender, and I'll make it quick.
No, I don't think I will.
Here. Try that again.
Let's try to get as many shields up as we can, I think. Ugh.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move.
Alright, get weakness break on a bunch of these guys so they are attacking less.
Tough luck running into me. Phew. Let's be friends.
Ah!
Let's begin.
Oh, Tingyan is not looking good.
Told you I could fight. Try that again. You can't run.
You know know nothing of the weight. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Welcome, customers.
Stand down.
My turn.
I don't know if Tingyun's gonna make it.
You're annoying. Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move. Let's be friends. Yeah! 1,000 wonders to fight as one!
Leave it to me.
You can't run!
You know nothing of the weight. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Tough luck running into me!
Okay, we're getting somewhere.
Let's begin.
Told you I could fight. Welcome, customers. Yeah! You're annoying!
Ah, crap.
Leave it to me.
So Mauve Moon was the agent that Xianzhou lost contact with. He joined the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. I should go to the seat of divine foresight and tell Xianzhou. I don't know if this mission was a success or a failure.
Uh-oh. Ooh, collectibles, collectibles, gimme, gimme, gimme. General's diary.
I'm glad to see you've returned in one piece. So, what happened? Did everything go as planned?
You tell Xianzhou about what happened as you worked undercover.
Don't worry. Your operation was a success. Although your identity was ultimately exposed, you gained a wealth of invaluable intelligence. On top of that, you managed to get out without a scratch. I never imagined that Jersine would choose the path of evil. You did the right thing. I'm afraid this is how the Plague's author operates. Using notions of power and life to draw countless people like Jersine away from bright futures. Down a path of no return.
Why are they calling the Eons authors?
You've managed to shine a light on the darkness of the enemy. With this intelligence, the Seed of Divine Foresight will be able to improve its strategy. And for all your efforts, please accept this reward. Is there anything else you'd like to know about?
Tell me about the current state of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus.
The current state. I'm afraid we know next to nothing. We dispatched agents, but they were only able to linger on the edges of the organization. Your operation is the furthest anyone's managed to infiltrate. The Seed of Divine Foresight is still striving to answer one question. Is this but the resurgent shadow of an organization silenced 1,000 years ago? Or have they been lurking in the darkness all along?
I would guess the latter.
Whatever the case, this sudden reemergence hints at a hidden conspiracy. It's troubled me deeply over recent few months. It's hard to tell what all of this is building towards.
Did you send a lot of people undercover?
Not at all. The Disciples' secret letter makes it sound as if we infiltrated their ranks in great numbers. The reality is that only a handful of agents have successfully slipped into the organization. And the majority of them lacked the strength you had to make it back unscathed after their identity was exposed. They didn't have the wisdom and good fortune to gain the organization's trust quickly. An agent can't actually consume those pellets of the Disciples. Doing so would mean the end of their life as they knew it. The point is, there hasn't been anyone like you who managed to delve into the group's core and obtain so much first-hand information.
Tell me about the beliefs of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus.
Thousand-handed Merciful Medicus' salvation is a manuscript transcribed from a sacred text. I don't know where the disciples obtained it. It likely consists of fragments of banned works from the Befall era. As I see it, there isn't anything particularly alarming about the text. It recalls the acts of the Plague's author's warped creatures from an equally warped perspective. The scripture doesn't have the power to lead people astray. They do that to themselves. But it does feed lies and false hope.
About the prescription that Zhe gave me.
The prescription you acquired is beyond my knowledge. There are a few reliable alchemists that reside in Exalting Sanctum. I'd like to ask you to consult with them on the particulars of the prescription. This will allow the Seed of Divine Foresight to have a clear target for creating an antidote. Given that the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus has become aware of our operation, it's about time the Seed of Divine Foresight reeled in its net. If you turn up any details about the prescription, feel free to come back and find me anytime.
Still don't get what all this has to do with the main story.
Problem around here?
I mean, I get that it's connected, but it doesn't seem especially relevant.
Why, hello there. Anything I can help you with?
Xianzhou asked me to find you. You explain what's transpired to the alchemist.
So, this is official Seed of Divine Foresight business, eh? Then I'll do everything I can to assist you. Let's take a look at this prescription you mentioned. If this request had come from anywhere else, it would have seemed like a joke. But the Seed of Divine Foresight only deals in the serious. I can't understand this prescription. And I imagine that other alchemists won't be able to make sense of it either. I recommend you go directly to the chief alchemist, Lady Dan Shu. Lady Dan Shu is renowned for her unique line of reasoning. She's proposed several prescriptions that would have been incomprehensible to us if she hadn't explained the pharmacology. Still, those same prescriptions have always been able to produce miraculous effects. Lady Dan Shu is a truly gifted alchemist. All the more amazing given her sightlessness, wouldn't you say? Lady Dan Shu likes to pass the time over at Sinwood Pavilion. I'm sure you'll run into her.
I have to go back up there. Oh my god. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It never ends.
I've been looking forward to meeting you.
You know me?
Everyone does. You're the hero who rescued the Vidyadhara healer lady in Exalting Sanctum. I heard from other alchemists you have a prescription you wish me to assess. Can you read it to me?
Will you be able to remember it all?
Don't worry. I've trained myself to remember everything I hear.
You read the prescription to Dan Shu.
A strange and dangerous prescription, but I believe I understand the pharmacology. It involves drawing upon the strength of long scions to attain the power of ascension. The specifics, however, will require further investigation. This will take some time. I could hardly happen upon Vidyadhara bone marrow and test the prescription myself, could I? Leave your contact details with me. When I've completed my assessment of the pharmacology, I'll get in touch with you.
Okay. Continue after reaching Trailblaze level 34, which I will probably do as soon as I get the I feel like this is probably related to a quest. Like they don't call them world quests, what the heck do they call them? Adventure missions. Anyways, yeah, I'll probably hit that just as soon as I, uncap my Trailblaze level, so I guess that's what we're doing next episode. So, I'll see you all next time.